Hello again, folks. About to bring you part 2 of moving out the weightlifting equipment. Stay tuned for more. First load of 565 pounds, about to get loaded in the pickup truck. How could I have forgotten this when I showed you everything that had to be moved before? I got the Rep Fitness sled, all the ropes and straps. I also have the Titan wagon wheels with another 45-pound bar. I also have the Titan log press. And all the mats, the crash mats, and all that stuff I showed you earlier. So what I'm going to do is reposition the camera at the top of the stairs again, and I'm going to show you how to bring the 45 pounds weight plates up the stairs. I found it much easier this way. Be back in a second. Well, if you haven't figured it out by now, I'm sure most of you have, but I'm going to go down, grab 2 of those 45-pound plates, and I'll be right back. So for me, it was like, why bother with the dolly when you can just grab one in each hand and head up the stairs. Many of you know from previous videos I have a bad left foot, so a lot of times I lose my balance, and that always makes everything fun. Grab the camera real quick. So as you saw at the beginning, that first load was 565 pounds on this little cart. That's probably as heavy as I'd want to go on it for manageability. But what I showed you earlier with the pickup truck backed up to the door, it worked absolutely beautifully. Just a quick note, these Harbor Freight refrigerator dollies, it does the job, but they are total garbage. These sliders or runners, whatever you want to call them, these straps, they're supposed to spin when you come upstairs. They are just frozen solid. They don't rotate at all. If they don't break by the time I'm done, I'll be surprised. It already feels like it's wearing through right there, because they just rub and cause friction and wear and tear. So I thought maybe these little bolts right here, I said if I loosen them, maybe that's a pressure plate to help loosen up the rubber to turn easier. I tried that, that didn't work. So I got brave and I decided to take it all off from here and here, opened it all up, and there must have been 50 little plastic rollers up under here that went all over the floor. These plastic rollers are total junk. They're different lengths. Some of them were crushed, some were not. Some had defective sides on them. It's like, how do they expect these to roll against each other when they don't even have smooth edges or anything like that? And then trying to get that back together, that was just a nightmare. You had to line up 50 of these little tiny cylindrical pieces of plastic that are about a ½ inch or so long around the oval, and then try to squeeze all this back together while you're trying to hold all those in place and get the 2 plates back together again. So if I would do it again, I would invest in Costco brand, see if they make a refrigerator dolly, because the Harbor Freight one, like I said, it does the job, but it's a piece of junk as far as the purpose of it. I'm just hoping it lasts throughout our move. So if anything comes up to show you, I'll post it to the end of this video, but that's all I got here for now. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Another 540 pounds. Ready to go out to the pickup truck. Well, this is the first load about to get taken over to the storage area. That's 1,105 pounds in the back of my pickup truck. And there's still another probably 1,000 pounds in the basement still, minimum. I'm sure it's probably more than that. But that probably is going to end part 2 because I'm going to be busy putting all this away. If I get inspired to show the storage area and what I'm doing over there, then I'll join you once again. If not, I'll see you soon. God bless. Thank you. So I thought I'd add this little tidbit onto the last video. I almost have everything cleaned up, but I wanted to show you this little trick. I figured either a garden rake, garden hoe. In this case, it's a garden dethatcher or lawn dethatcher. You can just grab those weights up there that you can't reach. Pull them right up here on the plastic bed right up towards you. When they're stacked on top of each other like this, they just slide right over each other. So you don't have to keep on hopping in and out of the bed. Works like a charm. And then from here, we just walk this little distance right over to that pallet. Stack them all nice and neatly. The only concern I have is humidity. I don't know how they're going to tolerate that. I'm very worried about that. But I just wanted to add that on. If anyone could use that tip for hauling weights in the future, it works great. Once again, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.